Hello friends, Goes Back Pages here. I hope you're well. Tonight's episode is going to be some recent mail I got in from a polarizing sports figure who is not extremely popular. Well, I guess either you love him or you hate him. We're in between, actually. None other than LeBron James. He, again, either you have to respect what he's done over his career. He's somebody that we probably won't see again in the NBA. No matter what your opinion is on the current NBA, that's fine. But anyway, I wanted to go over some mail that had come in and talk about some stuff. So we'll start with his Panini Optic Hollow. Panini Optic started in 2016 with, this is the Hollow. It's essentially a refractor. It's very shiny. It says Prism on the back. It's technically a prism, hollow prism. I mean, if you can't, it's kind of like, really in person, there's no way you don't know this is a refractor, hollow prism, whatever you want to call it. That's from 2016. Then there's 2017. Again, super shiny. Again, not very expensive in the grand scheme of things. And then what spurred this video was this year's Optic. This is 2018, and this is just, I'm totally enamored with this card. I mean, the picture on this is amazing. Might be his best Lakers base card this year. This is obviously a parallel of the base card. The base card is all white. I don't have one currently to show you, but this is just, you can see that shine. It's just absolutely incredible. Fadeaway jumper. This card is very reminiscent of his Topps Chrome rookie, which I should have taken out for this video, but you know, push play, record, push stop, post. So I don't do any of that fancy editing. So it's it's got some good verbiage on the back. Talks about Jabbar, Gretzky, Pools, going west. But man, look at that shine. It's just unbelievable. Let's get a stand for that guy. Next up, we'll go, I've had this for a good while now, but I've never shown it. Because I picked this, it was via auction, and it was under 10 bucks, so I won. So I was like, alright, I won. It's from 2013 Prism. This is the retail exclusive green refractor, or green prism, sorry. You can really see that etching. I will say, and I'll show it in a minute, that man, these are super shiny in person. Get the sunglasses out. She blinded me with prism hollows, with green prisms. Man, I butchered that. Sorry, Andy. But that's the prism. Also from 2016 prism. This is the silver. I mean, you can just, and you know, I like Optic. I highly recommend Optic because it's cheaper. You know, this is the silver version of Optic, and this is the silver version of Prism. And this is about 20% the price, 25% the price of this. Now, what I wanted to point out is, sure, that looks good, and his body is outlined as far as etching goes, so that's good. But on the prism, it goes even more detail. You can see calves and the 23. Those are all etched in, and even in the basketball. It's a much better looking product. So when people say, well, why is Prism so much more than Optic? It's probably one of the reasons. Plus, Prism has been around since 2012, and Optic started in 2016. So, one more card to show, and it is also from 2016. It is the Starburst, which essentially looks like an X-Factor. In 2016, they did not make the red, white, and blues, much to myself and many others' chagrin, because this is Ben Simmons' rookie year, and Ben Simmons' red, white, and blue would look good with that Sixers uniform, but somebody dropped the ball, and they corrected that the year after, and then continued the red, white, and blues this year, as I've shown in both in previous videos. But so this is the 2016 Starburst LeBron, and you can see both super shiny, both unnumbered. You can tell by me holding this is a raw card, and it's actually totally raw, totally it's not in a one touch, it's not in top loaders. Like I've shown, some of my Arenados are in top loaders. But it's raw for a reason. I'm moving my raw pickups such as this in a different direction, and I'll go over that more in a future episode. I'm waiting for some mail to arrive, but that'll be discussed in a future episode. So let's put that back away. It was in a top loader, as you can see. But I just wanted to take it out to show more vibrant. The top loader's kind of scrungy. So again, that'll be I'll go over that more in a future episode. Maybe the next one, maybe two from now. We'll see. I've got another big vintage pickup coming in. Big for me, big in my opinion. So that should be in the next day or so. But so there's some LeBrons, and a little. I really recommend the Optic. I mean, I know I down talked it a little with the lack of etching, but the price point is it's hard to beat. I mean, this year actually with Leukemania, this year's Optic is on the rise at this time, and that's fine because it just came out last week for general release, and retail is going to be hitting stores this week. So if you're out at Target or Walmart and you see a hanger pack, pick it up. You never know. You might pull a Luka. But anyway, it's enough rambling for tonight. I want to thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I know there's a lot of videos out there, and it's hard to watch everybody. It really is. I mean, and we've got a lot of great content coming out. A lot of new guys coming in. I just discovered a couple new guys this week, so I will give them a shout out probably in the next episode. But I encourage you to discover new channels. Always learning. Keep learning. Share your knowledge. And keep collecting.